Hi, Chamber friends. My name is Lisa McGowan. I am a strategic life and leadership coach with Clearview Coaching. I'm here today to share with you 8 tips on how to positively navigate these radically changing times that we're all dealing with right now. Let's face it, we all are anxious. We are feeling a lack of control in our world. And as a business leader or a business owner, you have a lot on your plate. So not only are you worrying about yourself and your family, you're thinking about your business and those employees that work for you. I hope these tips will help you personally stay strong, health, mind, and body. So let's get started. Tip number 1, let's focus on what is positive. So let's face it, when things start changing, we start becoming afraid, and the first thing we do is let our mind start reeling and forget about all the positive things in our lives. So I encourage you to think about what is positive in your life. You may even need to make a list of those things and reread that on occasion to help you remember. Maybe start a gratitude list would be a good idea. The other thing is to look at this changing time and what positivity is coming out of this time. We all know things are happening that have never happened before. Private sector companies collaborating with the government. Things in medicine are working faster than ever before. So let's celebrate what those victories are and look to the positive. Tip number 2, sleep, exercise, and nutrition. And I know you're not surprised I'm going to mention these things. Sleep in particular, it may be eluding you right now. You may be waking up with worries at night. If you are, do what I do. Have a tablet and a pen right on your nightstand. And as you wake up in the night with worries, pick up that pen and that tablet and you write down whatever it is that's worrying you. What happens then is your brain actually recognizes that you have taken care of whatever that is. You can then put it away. Hopefully the brain will also put it away and you can get back to sleep. Getting to sleep and getting up the same time every day is also a good practice. Again, that routine of anything that we do normally, keeping that in practice is a good idea. And then limiting our social media maybe earlier in the evening to help our minds sort of decompress and de-stress before it is time for us to lay down and go to sleep. Exercise, we know how important it is anyway. If you're not exercising and you're home more now, maybe it is you're not working in an office and you're working from home. Go ahead and take time to exercise. Go outside for a walk. What a great way to enjoy the Florida sunshine, the wind on your face, see your neighbors outside. If you do exercise normally already and you normally go to a gym and can't do that, you know better than anyone how important it is to change up your exercise routine. So this is your chance to do that. Find other ways to exercise from home. And then lastly, nutrition. We know it's important to eat good whole foods, keep junk out of the pantry. We're not running to the stores frequently now anyway. So when we do run to the store, let's make good choices and make sure that we have good food in the pantry. Number 3, limit your social media. And this might be very hard for us. We are very in tune to what is on social media, and we're using it even more now as a way to connect with people since we can't connect physically with one another. But I'll tell you what I've been doing that's really helped me a lot. I listen to one media broadcast a day on a trusted news station that I feel comfortable with. And I plug into that one time a day. I get all of my updates so I know what's happening in the world. I know what's happening in my community. And then I don't plug in anymore. That way I'm staying up to date. I know I have the most recent information. I can keep my family safe, but I'm not searching out a lot of different media sites, news stations, or social media ideas. That increases our anxiety. So that's something I would recommend you consider doing. Social media, again, can be important to stay connected, but if you start feeling anxious by things you're seeing on social media, limit the time that you're staying there. Number 4, looking outside of ourselves to others. So when we're worried and nervous, we totally look internally and think about those thoughts and feelings. But when we look to other people, that helps calm our nerves. So think about ways that you can do that right now. Maybe you have a friend that you haven't called in a long time and you've been feeling guilty about it, quite frankly. Our lives are busy. Our complacency has been shaken. So now's a good time to pick up the phone and call that person, ask how they're doing, reconnect with them. Maybe you write a card, fill out a card and stick it in the mail to a loved one. What a great way to lift your emotional spirit, to do something different. We don't write cards to each other anymore, and imagine the person on the other end receiving that card. Maybe there's someone in your neighborhood that you know is alone and needs someone to reach out to them. Reaching out to others can help stem our stress at this time. Number 5, taking a time for silence. And this is also something we as Americans don't generally practice or maybe like to do. We are used to a lot of noise, a lot of distraction, a lot of stimulation. We like to stay productive, we like to stay busy, and silence just doesn't seem to be something that we value. But more than any time, now is a good time to start this practice. Getting grounded in what we believe, in a being larger than us, whether that be through prayer to God, some sort of meditation, yoga, or just being silent in nature. It's a real good idea to practice that right now. If you do that every day, that will give you an opportunity to have some peace and to feel grounded. So consider doing that. Number 6 is laughter. We know laughter is a good medicine. So think of ways to incorporate humor into your day right now. Maybe it is not watching such serious things on TV and turning on the comedy station. Maybe it is turning on the music and having a great old dance party with your family in the middle of the living room. Whatever it might be to help you raise the level of levity with your family and to help you feel happy and humorous, to help you smile more. By the way, those of us with children at home, it's really important that we recognize how our demeanor, our lack of smiles, laughter could affect them in a bad way. They know things are happening, they don't understand it. So when they see mom and or dad being worried, that affects them. So remember how our children are being affected. Take good care of yourself, keep humor in your life. Number 7 is to be proactive. And I really love this one, and I see people doing this already. Being proactive means thinking about things you can proactively do that need to be done that will increase the feeling of control in your life. So maybe you have a huge to-do list of things you haven't been doing, like cleaning the garage. I got a phone call the other day from a friend who said, Lisa, guess what I'm doing? I'm cleaning my pantry. I've been meaning to do it. I'm at home now. I'm cleaning it out. I've got boxes everywhere. P.S. No toilet paper in the pantry, but I found a lot of things I didn't know I had. So we had a good laugh about that. But what's good about that is 2 things. One, it helped her do something that she has control over. And that's really what we're craving right now. Number 2, it gave her a feeling of confidence. This is something that she's been meaning to do and has been putting off. And she's accomplished that now. So that's 2 ways that being proactive can help you. I see people in my neighborhood raking leaves, cutting limbs down off of trees, doing things that they've been meaning to do, but finally they're getting those things done. So it gives us a good positive feeling. And then last, if you are someone who is feeling more than ordinarily fearful, alone, or anxious, reach out to someone. Do not suffer this alone. Call a friend, call a loved one. And if you go to my website, clearviewcoaching.org, I've posted numbers for people who are feeling lonely and need to reach out. Don't suffer this alone. I hope these tips will help you. I hope you'll take the thought of considering and including some of them in your life right now. I'm Lisa with Clearview Coaching. Tune into your chamber website again as Isabella and her gang are helping us with other tips on how to help business members who are part of the chamber. Make it a great day, my friends.